Hey, so has your spouse or partner ever said something that sounded exactly like one of your parents? I know you. It's kind of icky sometimes to think that you married your parent, right? But it's actually quite common, and it's really kind of the way things work. So let me explain. So early in life, your sense of self is developed from how you fit within your family. And it's sort of like we're each of us shaped like puzzle pieces in a way that fits well with the puzzle pieces of our family members. And your sense of self is made up of three components: your core well being, which is the feeling that you are just great being yourself, that is unique to you and you alone. Your learned distress, the feeling that there's something wrong with you just being yourself, and that's how you store complex or childhood trauma. And the survival mechanism that your brain developed to fit well with your family members, and that's largely based on their learned distress and yours. So your sense of self becomes the driving force in your life, meaning that it puts you into situations that feel that same way that you did early in your life. And it puts you into relationships with people that are shaped like the puzzle pieces of your family members. And largely, puts you into relationships with people that fit really well with your learned distress side, unfortunately. I know that is really fucking awful sometimes, right? So the good thing is you can get rid of learned distress. And when you do, your core well-being, that part expands to take up more and more space in your sense of self. And when that happens, it becomes more and more of the driving force in your life. And not only do you feel better, but other people actually start to respond to you more and more to your well-being from their well-being. So not only do you get more of your well-being, but you get more of theirs too, which is really cool. And so of course that really helps with your existing relationships, and it can also help the new people coming into your life to be more based around your well-being and responding to your well-being from their own. So let me give you an example. I'll never forget this client who, when I started talking about this with her, said, okay, yeah, I'm going to feel better, but my ex-husband and his new wife, they're never going to treat me differently, Sarah. And yet 2 weeks later, she came back and she said, well, this is weird. I didn't do or say anything differently, but my ex-husband was never even this kind to me when we were married. And I just got the most beautiful email from his wife, just kind of gushing about how I am with our special needs son and asking for tips and advice on how she can be better with him. Sarah, these are miracles. I mean, I don't know what happened. But I know what happened. She removed learned distress. And this is what it's like when you remove learned distress rather than just control it or fight it or try and manage it like we're usually doing. So I hope it's been helpful today to hear how things really work in terms of relationships, especially if you've been feeling some of that learned distress connection with other people. And I hope that it's helped to hear that it can really change quite a lot, because it really can. So thanks so much for joining me out here in nature today, and I will see you again next time. Have a great day.